Welcome to Enneagram Type 4. This happens to be my Ennea type, so I can speak from personal experience, but this is for anyone who has 4s in their lives or 4 parts of them or leads within Ennea Type 4. The worldview of the Ennea Type 4, they look out onto the world and they see what's missing. They view the world as an abandoning place, a place that isn't representing the coherence, the beauty, the complexity, the wholeness, and the connection that they seek. They also look inside and notice that it's hard to convey the depth, the complexity, and the nuance of who they are. So in response, they feel disappointed by the world, and they keep alive this sense of longing that they have for a more ideal way of being, both the world being a certain way and them expressing themselves and being seen in a certain way. They're often called the romantic, and you can see how this disappointment in the world and disappointment in being seen can be flavored in the romantic way. So what is the deeper motivation here? 4s are sensitive and they feel really deeply. They spend a lot of time trying to capture and express themselves and how they actually see the world. They do this by paying attention to what's missing, and they're often artists and writers and painters and dancers, and they're fueled by depth, intensity, and drama. They love to turn up that emotional intensity, often melancholy and sadness. Suffering really fuels them. But they can fall into traps of not belonging and interpret any little thing as rejection in all kinds of situations. They can view themselves as unique and special and too much so to be actually understood. And they can sometimes glamorize their suffering. They often can compare themselves to others and see what's missing in themselves. So they have a pretty harsh inner critic. So what are the steps to heal? Because they see what's missing, their attention is rarely on what's going well and what's going right in the present moment. But the truth is that every moment is meaningful and important and authentic and precious. So really the invitation for the 4 is to relax into the mundane, into the good enough for now, to accept and have gratitude for what is. There is a whole lot of potent mystery and ecstasy and bliss in what is right this moment, instead of an addiction to longing. And so what's the outcome as we practice over the long term? It's a focus on the positive now, right? An appreciation of the ordinary and a sense of equanimity. This is something that 4s have a really hard time imagining ever getting to, which is a deep sense of calm and a trust that all is well.